y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my basement as I'm about to watch Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 6, or Chapter 22, whichever you wish to call it. And of course, I always want to say Season 1 because this is my first season reacting to it with all of you. So I'm all around confused. But what has happened? We are at Navarro was decimated by pirates. Bo is being sent on a mission to collect more Mandalorians. Moff Gideon's ship has been found with no Gideon, but Beskar on the wall, as if that's supposed to be a super significant detail. Only because, as we saw in Season 2, more than Mandalorians had Beskar, and didn't the Empire, take it all from the planet before they bombed it? So I don't know how significant a detail it is. That's about it, huh? Are we all caught up? We're all caught up what just happened on Mandalorian? I think that's it. You know what's funny is Season 1, we watched it episodically, one episode a week. Season 2, same thing. But then before Season 3 dropped, I rewatched all of Season 2 in one day. I kind of like it when I watch them all in a day, or at least back to back to back. I keep the momentum going. So it'll be interesting to see when Season 3 is over if I feel the same way. But since that's about it, I say we jump right into watching this episode. So I'm going to get back under the big blanket because it's still freezing up here. Why? I don't know. Also, please remember, full episode watch along is available on Patreon, along with a bunch of other things such as Sandman. I'm watching exclusively, and I just finished with the episode The Collector. So I'd love to see you there so you can be freaked out with me. But thanks so much for being here as well, especially if you hit subscribe. So yeah, I guess let's just get to it.
In order for her to wield the Darksaber again, it must be won in battle.
Are we gonna get a showdown of Bo and Din for the Darksaber?
It is time to retake Mandalore.
So is this gonna be a Bo-centric episode then? She's a Mandalorian. Maybe not the Mandalorian, but she's a Mandalorian. Okay. Are these instant dry clothes? That is a ship.
Hail, Imperial friends.
Imperial friends.
And were unaware of any local warlords that required payment.
I am not a criminal.
Of course not. I intended no disrespect. Basic is not my native tongue. I meant to say that we were not aware of the majestic Imperial presence in this sector.
Wow. You're good.
We are not Imperial either.
Oh.
And sadly, you're too late to hire us. You see, we've been commissioned to track you down, Captain Shuggoth.
For what purpose?
You see, we were already hired by a certain Mon Calamari viceroy who has reason to believe you absconded with her son.
We have all suffered too much from war.
No, I didn't say anything about war. I know it was for love. But my job is not to judge, but simply to complete the tasks for which we were hired.
What exactly was your task?
I won't go. We love each other.
Sorry, I got to bring you back home to your folks. After that, you can do whatever you want.
Just run away again?
You have to go with them.
No, I love you.
Please go. I can't destroy everything I've built for a childish fling.
Is that all this was to you?
That's not what I meant. But you need to go.
Come with us, Prince.
You can do this.
They better not blow her ship out of the sky once he's left. Oh, that was some Young and the Restless stuff for you. Oh, 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 She took Jin with her.
I'll land outside the fleet's perimeter. It's probably best if we go in on foot.
Welcome to Plaisir 15. You've been assigned a docking slip.
Oh, that's nice.
Engaging automated guidance.
Okay. So they're choosing where you land.
This is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Plaisir 15. Please proceed to your Hyperloop pod.
Where's this pod taking them? Just into that dome?
Do you grant permission to scan your chain code? Din Djarin and bo-katan Kryze. Your presence has been requested by the leadership of the planetary democracy.
Perhaps at a later time.
Please do not attempt to leave the vehicle. This is not a request.
This is way too much info that this computer knows too quickly.
I've never been here before. Have you?
I haven't even heard of it.
It's pretty, if not a bit creepy.
Come! Everyone, special guests! Mandalorian!
Jack Black!
Take a little sip. Come.
Lizzo! Quoi? Whoa. Quoi? Huh.
Let's address the bantha in the room.
Frog lady!
I
Wait.
was once a facilities planning officer during the war.
You were Imperial?
He was. My husband came here as part of his rehabilitation. He oversaw the rebuilding of this planet on which my family served as nobility since it was originally settled, and we fell in love. Could I perhaps hold the baby?
What? What is happening?
He doesn't take kindly to strangers. And the Mandalorian privateer warship?
Oh, we hire them for protection. Our charter forbids us from having a military because of my husband's imperial past.
I'd like to speak to these privateers.
There's just one condition. You really must see the view. Will just be a moment. Enjoy.
Is it me? Is this whole interaction a little oddly, like, backstory dumped?
We have a problem.
Yes?
A droid problem.
Respectfully, what does this have to do with us?
Our constables are ill-equipped to confront battle droids.
Battle droids?
Our charter forbids any standing army from entering our city.
But you allowed us to be armed?
Exactly. Society, you are Mandalorians. Weaponry and armor are intrinsic to your culture, are they not? You see where we're going here?
You want us to eliminate your droid problem?
Exactly.
Plaisir 15 would formally recognize Mandalore as a sovereign system and petition the New Republic to recognize it as such.
What do you think?
I'm
You
thinking
had me at battle droids.
I'm gonna have to rewatch this and figure out exactly what is being laid down because they threw a lot. Christopher Lloyd! They dropped a lot of information on us at once.
Success. Until one day, an isolated event.
And these people didn't know Jin and Bo were coming. So what were they gonna do until then? Oh no.
Why not turn them all off?
There's a fail-safe cutoff switch built into this system.
Okay.
However, the citizens voted against any interruption in droid services. The citizens are no longer required to work. They can spend their days engaging in recreation, the arts. If we shut down the droids, our citizens wouldn't know how to survive.
So I'm taking the moral of the story is don't be reliant on machinery.
Give us the list.
Well, for that, you'll have to go to the lower level and speak to the Ugnaughts.
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 What's an Ugnaught?
I am bo-katan Kryze. Which one of you is in charge?
Hello.
I am Mandalorian Dinjarin, friend of Ugnaught Queel. You will answer our questions and help us with our task. I have spoken.
Oh, yeah, well, Quill.
We were engaged to hunt down and eliminate the malfunctioning droids.
There are no such droids. I assure you, the droids are not malfunctioning.
Then they're acting recklessly on purpose.
This is not the case. I have spoken.
We will investigate the dangerous incidents. We would appreciate your help.
Here are the locations of the droids you seek.
There's no malfunctioning droids. Here's a list of the droids that have been malfunctioning. Is that what happened?
I haven't seen battle droids since the Clone Wars.
I have.
Any of them look suspicious?
They all do.
They all look suspicious.
The certification is on file. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Their base function was warfare.
I thought they were just checked out.
They were. Sir?
Jeez. Well.
Recertified, huh?
You should have left them alone.
Kinda, sorta. What is this? Oh! It went into the public. Oh, jeez. I have thoughts.
This is a crime scene. Thank you for standing back.
I think there was another way to handle that, maybe? Open it up.
The resistor.
Sounds like a droid bar.
Does it?
And there's an address.
I may need all y'all's help here to decipher and I can't believe there's a droid bar. Like a droid nightclub. Like a nightclub for droids.
I don't think they get many of our kind here.
To let loose and get it on.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
There has been a string of malfunctions that all point to this oil can.
You can check my registry. We are in full compliance with planetary unlockable.
If you don't start answering questions, I'll yank your memory circuit and dissect it back at the lab. Nobody leaves.
This is good cop, bad cop on a different level here.
What are you doing?
You're wasting your time. You can't reason with droids.
Well, someone's prejudice is going through.
We are worried that if these horrible incidents continue, we will be.
You'll be what?
There are concerns among my customers that we will be replaced.
By what?
Humans.
We're looking for programming subparticles.
The particles are definitely present.
What are the chances that they're still active?
What is that laser? Oh.
They're still active.
These are the subparticles. They're actually nanodroids.
How did nanodroids get into the Nepenthe?
And why?
It's a chain code.
If it has a chain code, then we should be able to determine its point of origin.
How did it arrive?
They were requisitioned by the security office. These droids were ordered by an individual.
Who?
Our head of security.
For what purpose?
And the nano droids.
They didn't malfunction. You programmed them to disrupt an attack.
Hello, y'alls. Are you hearing this in the room?
Everyone freeze! If I trigger this failsafe, it will convert the planet's docile workforce back into battle droids and unleash them upon the unsuspecting citizens of Plaisir.
Why?
Don't make me do it.
I think they'll outdraw you.
You're a separatist.
Separatist is a pejorative term. Count Dooku was a visionary. He was cut short in his prime by the Jedi and forces.
Yeah, that's right. Catch him while he's monologuing.
Okay, let me get that for you, my lady. Your toss, lovey.
I'm disappointed in you, Commissioner. You served my family well.
I am sorry to have disappointed you, my lady.
As for now, you must live in exile on the moon of Paraquat. I also give to you both our highest honor, the key to Plaisir.
She kind of had it at the ready, didn't she?
And to this little one, I grant knighthood.
Okay.
You are now a knight of the Ancient Order of Independent Regencies. Go in peace, brave travelers, until our paths meet again.
Now approaching landing field 3.
Finally.
They're going to follow you.
I'm not their leader anymore.
Then what's your play?
I'll know when I get there.
That's a lot of those all Mandalorians? That's a lot of Mandalorians.
I've come to reclaim my fleet.
That's bold.
Then I challenge you. Do you accept my challenge?
Yeah, what happens if he doesn't? Now, before, in the intervening years between 2 and 3, did he challenge her and that's why he took the fleet to start with? Or did they just leave her in the dust? And just leave her in the dust? That's knocked the wind out of you. Oh, yeah, people. I would move out of the way. I think you're going to have to, like, incapacitate. Cut him a little. Just a little.
You'll never be the true leader of our people.
Just to be.
You won't even take the dark saber from me.
Din Djarin took the creed and chose to walk the way, just as our ancestors did. He is every bit the Mandalorian that they were.
Are you going to say you saw the mythosaur?
But according to our ways, the ruler of Mandalore must possess the dark saber.
Then she shall have it.
It's not a gift to be given, no matter how well intended.
Then punch him!
While exploring Mandalore, I was captured, and this blade was taken from me. She defeated the enemy that defeated me. Would this blade then not belong to her?
I think the thing that should have perked their ears was when I was on Mandalore, an enemy defeated me.
I return this blade to its rightful owner.
There it is. What? Okay, please help me walk through this. Bo-Katan, Din Djarin, they're going to find the Mandalores who... I got hair on my eyeball. They're going to find the Mandalorians who took her ships and ran off, or defeated her to take her ships. Somehow she knows on Placer 15. How we know she knows? Okay, so they go. As soon as they enter radar range, the Duchess and Commander, Bombardier, I'm getting all confused. Anywho, immediately identify them, suck them in, and say, hey, how convenient. We have a droid problem. Our droids are going crazy. We will not let you even touch those Mandalorians until you help fix our droid problem. So then we go on an NYPD plays our 15 blue episode, Good Cop, Bad Cop, where they're investigating these rogue droids. And then the security guy, head of security, who says we're too reliant on droids, is the one behind the rogue droids. For what purpose? What was his purpose of making these droids go? Did we ever hear why? He doesn't like the way the planet is now. What does he want instead? I missed that. Please help. I missed a lot of things. So they catch him, take him back to royalty people. And they go, thanks. Here's some medals. Now you can go. And then we had is that what happened? Is that what we just witnessed? Is that what happened? To which I ask, why? Why? This may be why this season may be best enjoyed by just binging the whole thing. Because I'm going, why did we spend time on this planet learning these people's ways? Big old Y-wing why? Yeah, that's where I'm at, y'all. That's where I'm at. I have no yeah, okay. I would love to hear your thoughts. Please share with me. I've got to know what other people are thinking about this episode. I mean, yes, please share what you think. Okay, so share what you think. I can't even form a sentence. My brain's so scrambled right now. Share what you think. Go have a cocktail or two, or a glass of water, cup of tea, whatever is your preference. Have a piece of Halloween candy. Easter. It's Easter. We're Easter now. Have some Easter chocolate, and then come back and see me in the next video in the queue. And yeah, hopefully whatever we watch next will make more sense. Yeah. How does that sound? Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you all for being with me, and until next time.